So there is a lot of people online arguing like, is Hamza's Adonis school a scam or legit? Like there is a lot of haters that are actually making videos hating on Hamza for like selling out and literally like scamming children, like 14-year-olds buying his really expensive private community thing. And there is guys who are like praising it and saying like, hey, it's insane value, like it's really valuable if you have enough money, join for real. It's one of the best things that you can invest money in and stuff like that. So who is actually right? I have a friend that is in Hamza Adonis school, and I was able to see what's happening in there. Like, and also Hamza made a video that he's covering what's happening in there, and I was spending a few minutes definitely scrolling through comments on Hamza's videos lately, especially the video where he was explaining like what's happening inside Adonis school, and also I was able to watch a few videos where people are hating on Hamza's Adonis school and calling Hamza a scammer, and I was also able to go through those comments, and I found a few patterns. So, firstly, there is a group of people who are like blind followers of Hamza, and they will buy anything that Hamza sells, and they will praise Hamza no matter what. And those people are like definitely the cult followers, and that is something that is not perfect, because if Hamza is wrong, these people won't be able to see it because they are just following blindly, and that is like a cult. But there is probably the majority of people are people who have at least a little bit of their own brain and their own critical thinking, and they are making decisions on their own, and they will say like, is this worth it? If I have this amount of money, should I invest it into this Hamza's course? Will it be worth it? Or I can invest it in something else or something like that. But the interesting thing is the guys who are really hating on it and finding reasons why Hamza is a scammer, and Hamza is like, it's like he's scamming 14-year-olds. He's like, he sold out. He's like not legit anymore. You shouldn't listen to him anymore. So these are like, you have two extremes and the people in the middle. And I think, like usual, the people in the middle are mostly right, and I can agree with that. So I don't think Hamza is scamming anyone, because if you want to buy his course, you literally need to like consciously make the decision to do it. That's the first thing. The second thing is that compared to a lot of other people who are selling their courses, Hamza is actually providing a pretty good amount of value in there, like the courses, the calls with the coaches that he's paying, the community itself, not that bad. Like it could be cheaper. Like I don't think $500 entry fee is good. I think it should be cheaper, definitely. Like entry fee of $200 and monthly $50 would be more legit, in my opinion. Like Hustlers University, $50 a month is a pretty good amount of money. Nobody can call Tate a scammer for that, because $50 is something you could spend on getting haircuts in the US. Literally, you can get 3 haircuts and spend that amount of money. So like even less, maybe 2 haircuts or something like that, depending on where you are. But it's like you can't even get a few coffees a month and you will spend more than $50. So actually like $49 for Hustlers University is a low amount of money for most of people. And like even for me in Bosnia and Herzegovina, it's pretty affordable if I wanted to get it. But for people who are calling Hamza a scammer, like obviously you can get most of the information online for free. But if you buy Hamza's course, you are saving yourself some time. So obviously, I think that for most people, they shouldn't buy Hamza's course, and they should focus on the fundamentals that they have been missing. They should focus on just being consistent with exercise, meditation, diet, sleep, working casually, and like a side hustle. You have everything on the internet for free, so you don't actually need to buy a course. But for some people who are really extreme and want to fast track their progress without wasting any time, investing into this, if they already have a good amount of money, is probably not a waste of time. But also, there is a group of people who are like 14-year-olds who get their mom and dad to buy them this course. It's probably stupid. Because, firstly, they haven't even earned that money to invest into it. And secondly, they're probably believing in Hamza's false dream, let's say, of making 10K a month online in like a few weeks. And Hamza is like marketing a few people who are like, who have done it. There is a few people in Hamza's Adonis school who have gotten to 10K a month. But those people are mostly guys in drop shipping who got to 10K in revenue, which is like maybe 1K in profit or something like that, which is still good, but like that's maybe one in 100 of people that are there. So I don't think you should really believe the dream of like 10K a month really fast, because it's not that easy, especially doing YouTube. What Hamza preaches, like I have I have this channel for a long time right now, for over a year, and I'm close to monetization, but like 10K a month, like people don't even comprehend that kind of money. Like 10K a month is not a low amount of money. Like when I monetize this channel, it will be earning me like $1 per day or something like that, like something ridiculous. So I think Hamza is manipulating some kids into buying his course by selling a dream, let's say, but he's not responsible for the kids being easily manipulated. It's more like their parents who let them spend so much money. So, if we are gonna make a recap, I think the truth is somewhere in between. Hamza is not a huge scammer, but Hamza is not the best guy here. So he's like somewhere in the middle. Firstly, he's providing enough value, so fair enough, he's not a full scammer. But secondly, he is selling a dream, so it's not fully legit like it could be. So yeah, definitely I think it's somewhere in the middle. So you shouldn't definitely watch some of these YouTubers who are hating on him or praising him too much, because both of those are like probably narrow-minded. Like the ones that are hating, they will always hate and say like Hamza is scamming. Like okay, fair enough. Like some people expect Hamza to give all the value for free, which is not really possible. I also can give you one-on-one coaching, but I can't really do it for free, obviously. And You shouldn't follow him blindly. Just use your brain. Like, is it so hard? So yeah, guys, see you tomorrow.